welcome back to my channel. It's Kelly if you're new, and I am going to be doing some rewind plan with me videos. I have quite a few to do. I need to do the first week of April, but today I'm going to be working on the second week of April, starting with April 8th, and then I also need to do this week, so I got a lot to catch up on. I did pull this Simply Gilded washi. This is just some white with the tiny gold bows, and then a peach with a gold bow. This kit is a really old kit from a shop called Sponsored by Coffee. My friend Connie used to own the shop. In fact, I think she still has the shop. She just hasn't been active in a really long time. She lives very close to me. I'm hoping maybe she's actually still watching videos and she'll see me using this kit on this video, because I really loved her kits and I loved her designs. But this is a very old style kit. You know, nowadays kits have been reformatted to a great degree and that sort of thing, but I thought today that I would pull this out and I'm going to attempt to use as many of these stickers as I possibly can and see just how good I can be about using a kit. So yeah, I want to get started. I did go ahead and I had some Scribble Prints Co. Some foiled date dots, or their little date squares that are clear. I used those on the date cover-ups because I thought it was really pretty, a really pretty pattern, and I didn't want to cover any of it up. So I did that, and you can see they're just gold foil. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna go ahead and work on the bottom washi. And I think what I would like to do is something that, of course, I think Andrea started. I'm going to put the bow washi down, and then I'm going to trim away some of the bottom washi that was provided with the kit. So I do want to do that, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to pull out my white out, and I'm just going to kind of go ahead and white out the top two lines, because I don't want any of these lines to show through this pretty washi, Simply Gilded washi that is awesome. I do have, because this kit, it has a lot of the banana leaves and split leaf philodendron and that kind of thing. I had a whole kit from, well, actually a couple of tubes from Recollections from Michael's that had all different kinds of washi. And of course, you know, they all fit really well. There's ferns, there's the split leaf philodendron, there's some that have the pink in it. This is more of a peachy kit, but I really liked this one because it has the gold in it. So we're just gonna see. I think I am going to use this thin one. I'm gonna use it vertically just to give some spice to it and a little bit of sparkle. But yeah, I just wanna get going with working on the washi that I have to use. So I thought that I would go ahead, oh, it's going off. I thought I would go ahead and work on that first. Okay, that tore a little off, but I think it'll be okay. Now, let's go in with this and see if we can do this evenly. This is just a matte sticker paper. It's not a premium matte or anything like that, just a straight up matte sticker. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to trim this off very close to the bottom. If I can get it even, that is. And this paper is pretty good about tearing. Yeah, that's really good about tearing. Good, 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 good. Okay, there's just a touch right there. Let's get this little bit. I think that's really pretty. So let's go in with this other side. Okay guys, I added just a little more light. I think this looks really good so far. I love the gold foil. I love this peach with that green. I just think it looks really, really good. So I'm excited to move ahead. I did go ahead and pull, I'm still trying to pull some of these stickers left over from my Nikki Plus 3 monthly kit. And yeah, I still have some labels and things that I know that will, you know, kind of go. So let's just go for it and see what all I can get used up. All right, the first thing I want to do is go in with my date cover-ups. I think that that'll be the best thing for me. I do also need to go in with, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the washi before that I want to do down the center. I used to do this all the time in my no white space plan with me's. I would use a very small washi down vertically down in between each column. So I'm gonna go do that. And all I have to do is this right here. It's really easy. You just stick it down and then you can tear it off. And it just gives you even more of a no white space look. I really like the way that it looks just when you use a gold foil washi, because if you are wanting to add just a little something to your plants, whether it's extra sparkle or whatever. Okay, see how this adds just a bit of a sparkle to everything? And what I do is I just kind of take my ruler and I just go over it just to make sure it's stuck down pretty well. Uh-oh, and I tore it. That can happen too. Well, let me just peel this up and try again. Lord knows I've got plenty. I've got like 2 or 3 rolls of this. I'm not really sure how come I got it, unless it was an accent roll and more than one tube from my recollections. And so, yeah, I think that that's probably the case. It's not real sticky because I've had it for so long. So it doesn't stay down. That's the reason I have to go over it with my ruler and kind of just smush it to the page. Let me go through and just like that right there. And then I will use this X-Acto to cut it. Okay guys, see how it added that extra bit of foil in there? And since there's not a lot of foil, you know, in older kits, it adds a lot to the spread when you want foil, but you don't necessarily have anything to put in it. And my things are all coming out. Okay, let's try this again. Now I'm gonna go in with my date covers, get those put on, and then we'll start working on headers and those kinds of things. So I did a good bit this week. This is one of the first, well, it was the beginning of this week that Izzy's first started showing she was sick. Actually, it was on the Saturday before this day. And so this was the first amount of time when Izzy was in the hospital sick, and we still didn't really know if it was her pancreas or what it was. You know, I actually was also sick because I developed a kidney infection again during this time. I'm telling you guys, every time I film a video, I hope I don't come across as a Debbie Downer, but I'm just trying to let you guys know, like, my life is so crazy. I don't know why life has to be this crazy or why it has to be so frustrating, but dadgum, you know, enough is enough. I feel like this girl has been through it. Guys, I can't believe I'm going to be 50 this year, and it just seems like the older I get, the harder to live it is. It's just crazy. I mean, you know, it's aging and maturing. That's a little bit crooked. Aging and maturing can be a real challenge. So yeah, I'm finding it to be, you know, that my years 48 through 50 here have proven themselves to be very, very, very challenging. But I think it's, you know, I mean, anytime you're gonna hit a milestone birthday, maybe you see a lot of changes and that sort of thing. See how pretty that is now? You've got that foil in the date cover up, the foil at the bottom and in the middle. So whatever I do now, I think that it'll look really good. Okay, let's go ahead. Now I am not gonna use these numbers, which is fine, but I do want to use as many of these other things as I can. And I do have my headers. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to make as many of these things usable as possible. I think what I want to do, I think that I may, let's see, I don't have any deco to use. So I do think that I want to use something really pretty here. And I'm thinking about using this one because it matches this bottom. So let's just go ahead and start working on the sidebar. And I've also been trying to decide what I wanted to use for a flag. Now I have these flags, but they're too small because these the newer Erin Condren has changed. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to grab a piece of washi, and I think I'm just going to use it to cover this. And I'm going to go ahead and do, I think this, is that wide enough? I'm not sure that's wide enough. Let's see, is there another piece that's wider? No, that's going to be, so what I'll do is I will just white out one side of this. Actually, I need to go this direction, I suppose. Well, goodness, it's because it's not on a flat surface that it's kind of causing me trouble. But I'll show you how I'm going to do this. let's go across, let's see. If I can get it to work. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to cut this in half. And then I'm just gonna make fold it and just cut it at an angle to make my flag. And I'm just gonna put it on like this right here. It covers up everything that I want to cover up, and all is well. And you'll be able to see it more on this side. So let me go ahead and flag it. Okay, here we go. Just like this. And it's more of a skinny long flag, but you can see how it works. See? All it was a piece of washi. So that's a way that you can, you know, create your own little flag if you don't have one, and if you've got an old kit and you don't have the right kind of materials. Okay, so let's talk about this box. I said that I wanted to use something which was probably this one. However, these two, I mean, gosh, they're all really pretty, but I do think I do need to use one of these, and that way everything's sort of cohesive. And then I can use that one on the second part of the week, and it'll kind of bring it together, hopefully. So let's go ahead and lay this down just like that. Okay, and then for our sidebar, we're gonna have several different things to use here. We have two of these, which are great, and then we have, of course, some headers here and some headers here. This is strictly your today to do in littles. So I'm going to have, let's see, we have reminder, errands, groceries to clean, schedule. Let's do a schedule for one of these. Now this is supposed to, I'm not sure, let me see how this fits. I think it goes all the way across the whole sticker. I tell you what, let's just put it on there. I'm gonna just leave myself just a tiny bit of room, just like that. And then put this across the top. Just like that right there. Yeah, except for I need it to lay down straight. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Yep. So this is gonna be my YouTube schedule. So I'll just put that there. She doesn't have a tremendous amount of, you know, these kind of things in this kit. But I think what I will do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this little slate icon beside it to represent my YouTube. So this is gonna be my YouTube schedule, just like that right there. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this one, and for this one, I think I'm just gonna use, let's do next week, and let's do that on top of this one. I hope that I'm getting it actually on top of the sticker itself and not on the, yeah, looks like I did. Nope, I didn't do a very good job. So we'll lay it down. One good thing about these stickers is that they still do move around very well, which is a very good thing. Just like that. And this will be my reminder for the coming week, because I did need to start preparing for Easter and that sort of thing, because I believe this was the week before Easter, is it not? I think it is. See, because I still have to plan my Easter for you. Yes, this is the week before Easter. So yeah, let's get that on there straight, and then I can remind myself of all the things the Easter Bunny needs to do and preparations for Easter festivities around here. There we go. Okay, and you know, I really wasn't feeling Easter, to be totally honest with you, but at the same time, you know, I feel like that, let me go ahead and go in with my trackers. So anyway, got a call, had to stop. I mean, you guys know how it is, right? I hope you do. Anyway, this was the week before Easter, and I had some Easter plans. I am going to be still tracking some things for Izzy. If she gets to come home, I was thinking if she got to come home this week that I would be continuing her medicine. Now, in hindsight, she did not get to come home, so I'll probably use these trackers for something other than that. Well, what I'd like to do is grab a little small slippery piece of washi, something, I like these stripes actually, so I think I'm going to, let's see, actually maybe not that thick. Let me see. I may not even need any washi. Let me just grab a header. Let's try, which ones would I like to use? Probably the things that I need to make a list for groceries. I'm gonna do that, and then we will, we'll just call this the to buy section. But there's a couple of things that I need to put on the household list, and I'm gonna use this list if I can get it to fit on the bottom here. I am gonna have to trim it off just a touch, but it'll be okay. It's not like it'll be the end of the world. You'll still be able to use the checklist. So let me go do that. Okay, I was able to do it. It's a little messy, but hey, it worked. Okay, so let me put this away before I cut myself. Now, all right, so that was groceries, and I don't think that there is a little icon for groceries, is there? Or maybe there is, and I'm just not seeing it. Not one that I want to use. I mean, I could use that one, but it's not what I really want to go with. Okay, so the next thing that I think we need to do is we need to go in with my headers. And I'm going to just start at the top. Actually, how do I want to do this? You know, I think I'm going to alternate this week. So let me just go ahead and go in with these full boxes. I think that that'll work. Yeah, let's do that. Let me go in with this first for Monday, and I think I will start it. Let's start it down here since we have a full box at the top. And I'm just gonna, actually I wanna move it down just a touch. This is sort of the way that, if you follow Cardboard Couture, Tiffany, she kind of does this, and it does kind of ghost through just a little bit, but I think it's going to be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and go in with that. Let's go in with, which one of these do I want to do? Let's do this one, and I think I'm going to do it down here at the bottom. Just like that. And then I want to do this darker, no, let's see. Let's do this one. These are such pretty colors. They really, really are pretty, pretty colors. There, that's about right, I think, as best I can see. And it's pretty dang crooked, isn't it? Thank goodness they remove easily. A lot of it is because the washi in the center is a little off, but you know what? Overall, it's okay. All right, let's go in now with the next one, which is going to be, let's go in with this one. And I'm gonna put it here in the middle, and I am gonna come down just a touch below the line, like I've been doing. Just like that right there. Really pretty colors. Okay, here we go with this one. Let's go up here. If that top one overlaps just a little bit, I'm not gonna be mad. Won't be mad at it. Let's see. Let's do this one here. And then let's do this one down here against the washi. I hope I'm in frame. Am I in frame, guys? There we go. Okay, I'm hoping to really get these, like at least one of these videos up every day for the rest of this week, because I just got through filming this one. I've not even filled it out yet, and now I'm filming this one. I did skip a week because I just remembered more about what was going on in this week than I do. Well, I mean, yeah, this was Easter week, and I need to find my kit that I want to use for Easter, and this one was handy, and it was tropical. This was actually Where I live, it was spring break for the children down here. Even though it wasn't spring break for my son, it was still spring break. And so I thought, you know what, I'll go with a jungle, tropical kind of vibe again. So that's what I chose to do here. Okay, so that is this. Now I need to go in with all of my today headers. So let's just go in and kind of alternate these. I'm not crazy about this lighter color because it does ghost a good bit, but you know what? It's really pretty with the kit, so it'll be okay. I'm just gonna alternate. They are not staying down terribly well, but I mean, you know, it's okay. That's what happens when you don't use the kits when you buy them. You just kind of hoard them, and then you come back and you're doing a rewind slash, oh goodness gracious, that's a mess right there. You're doing a rewind slash memory keeping spread, and the stickers are not in their top shape because it took you so long to get around to using them. Okay, let's go in with this one. This one should match very well. Izzy's breathing. It's still very labored. Yes, it's still very labored, but I mean, overall, she seems to be doing fairly well. I'm very pleased that she's eating well now and that sort of thing. Now, if I can just help her keep it down, yeah, I just don't want her to end up with pneumonia. So there's that. That fit very nicely. Okay. And then we have one last here. Did I skip one? I did. I skipped one. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this one up here, and I skipped one. I do want this darker one here. If I can get it to unstick from my finger. Okay, and then I'm going to take up this really pale one. And I'm going to use the one that's a little bit darker instead in its place, since I skipped it anyway. Okay, this is what she's looking like so far. I think it's kind of pretty so far. I really like where I'm going with it at this point. I'm gonna go ahead, because I have this space here with no, you know, stickers. I'm gonna go ahead and put my weekend banner in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay it down. I'm gonna lay it down right here on that line as a guide, just like that. And it's a little bit crooked. Guys, I can't stand it. If it's super crooked and I notice it, I have to change it. Sorry. That's just me. Sometimes it doesn't bother me, and other times it does. Okay, so there's my Hello Weekend banner, which I love. And so far, the only thing I haven't used on here, oh, I found that is my sticker for groceries. Let me go ahead and put that down here. I'm gonna put it right here on the bottom, so it'll kind of cover up a little bit of that messy cutting that I did. And so there you go. I did find it. I knew there was one there, but so far I've got numbers and icons left on this sheet. I've used up everything except for priorities fitness on that sheet. We're ready to move into these other sheets. Let me get a sippy from my drink. Okay, now what I want to do, I suppose, is gonna now go in with my headers and my full boxes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's do that. Let's alternate them. We're just gonna do to-dos, and these are all gonna be color blocked, so it should work out. Let's see, where do I want to do my to-do? Let's do the Monday to-dos right up here at the top, just like that right there. And what color would I like to use? I think I'm gonna go with this really dark green. I'm not gonna necessarily color block the full boxes. Yes, beautiful fit. Beautiful fit. Okay, love that. Love, love, love that. Now, let's go in with the to-do. Just kind of color blocking the headers is all. And let me go in with this, let's go in with this color. I'm just gonna kind of sit it down in this area and then put the header on top. Because for me, that'll be the best guide, especially since I'm a shaky, shaky girl. There we go, just like that. Okay, and then we'll do this one down here. I'm just gonna kind of stack them in a diagonal way. Izzy, I don't know if you can actually hear her breathing, but it is pretty bad. I mean, it is pretty bad. It's so labored, it's very rattly. I don't have a whole lot of antibiotic left to give her, so I am kind of concerned about that, but I mean, you know, I'm sure that he will give me more antibiotic if I ask and tell him, you know, that she's still got a lot of fluid on her lungs from where she's aspirated a bit. Okay, let's go in now with this palest color. It is the least, the color that I like the least, so I just want to go ahead and use it up. Let's see, I'm gonna use this dark one here, and let's put it up here. There we go. And then this down here. Just like that. Wonderful. Okay, great. Now, I need to go in with to do in this color. And I think I'm going to, let's see, let's put it down here. Actually, we could put it here. Yeah, let's just put it here. So what color am I gonna wanna use? I guess I'm gonna go back to this dark. Okay. I love these colors. It's very simple, but I love the addition of the touch of blue and also the touch of gray. I think it's just really, really pretty so far. Yeah. Okay, so let's go in with the other one up here, and that means that I'm gonna be ready to do in the green. And then I'm gonna need to use this color for that. Well, I don't wanna use that one. So I think I want to use this color with that one. I think that'll be prettiest, and it's a really good fit. So that works. And then this one will be with the darker header. I just don't need the littles yet. Stick that to the side because I don't want anything to happen to it. Actually, let's put it down like this. And the header. Everything else should work out just fine. If I can get it to unstick from me. It'll stick to me, but it won't stick to the paper. That's about right. That's the way my life goes. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go in and put in my littles headers for all of the empty boxes, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is shaping up really well. I really like it a lot. I think it's really, really cute. Now I'm ready to start going in with some different things that I have here to fill in the things that I did each day. Okay, the first thing, this was the day that I took Izzy to the vet, and so I'm gonna use a thing for that. Let's go ahead and go in with just one of these appointment labels. I think it'll work just fine. I'm going to use this, and also the paw print, which is on one of these sheets. What color is the paw print? Let me see. Yes, it's green, so that'll work. So I'm gonna say that this is the day I took Izzy to the veterinarian, and I want to keep up with, you know, her days in the hospital because, yeah, that's important. Okay, and I'm gonna just put the paw print here. Actually, I'll just put it right here at the beginning. Okay, and I did totally forget that the littles that matched this column was over here. So I need to trade these out by putting this here. Just like this. There we go. Okay, now, all right. So that's the main thing that I wanted to mark. Okay, then what I had to do, let's see here. Let's go ahead and just go through the icons so that I can, you know, kind of show what I did each day. All right, so I'm going to take another box. So I'm sorry that there's a lot of cutting in and out, but it's mostly because I'm trying to film while everything is going on around here in the house and the dog won't quit barking. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. All right, what I was going to do is I was going to go ahead and mark my planning, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to use this or if I wanted to use this, but I think I'm going to go with this one because the planner itself is larger too. So I'm just going to mark that on this day, just like that, and use the planner here, which is really cute. This little planner looks just like a little miniature EC. I'm just going to kind of mark it right there, just like that. I think it's really cute for my plan with me, and I can mark plan with me there. Okay, the next thing that I want to do, let's see, I need to weigh in. I think I'm going to just use a little flag. There are little flags somewhere. Here they are. They're on the same sheet, Kelly. Okay, I'm gonna weigh in on Sunday. So I think what I'm gonna do is use this lighter color, and I'm just going to mark that real quick. I'm just gonna mark it right there, and then this out beside it, just like that. So that takes care of that. Okay, Monday morning is definitely one of those days where I spend my time cleaning the kitchen. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that, but I'm going to use one of these boxes. And I think what I'm going to do when it comes to this, let's see, I'm going to use that medium color again, and I'm just going to kind of mark it underneath littles. Try to, you know, deal with the coffee pot and, you know, clean up around that and do those kinds of things. Make sure it's filled with water, you know, get any coffee grounds that have spilled anywhere over the weekend, you know, that sort of thing. But just basically kitchen duties and prepare meals for the week. So that's that. Then I did laundry on this day, and I know that I did laundry because I had to wash blankets and sheets and everything because Izzy had gotten sick. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that also. I'm just going to use, let's see, let's just use one of these. Let's use the dark one. I could have used the lighter one, but I don't want like two of these side by side, so I'm going to just put this down here at the bottom. It'll help cover up that line as well. And then I'm going to use the washing machine. And I'm just going to kind of put it there because I did laundry. Okay, so that is that. Now I do have, I had my stickers here that had my Coffee Monday and all of that good stuff. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is Coffee Monday. I'm just going to go ahead and put it across this top to do. Just going to put it right here so that it's nice and level. And then I also am going to, for Thursday, I'm going to do my half-week spread right here. And that works out really good, okay? So I'm going to do that. Let me put this back where it goes. I am going to need to show that I got some refills. I got some refills on Friday. So let me find, let's see, how do I want to mark that? I could use a strip of washi, actually, and bring in some more of that blue. That might be pretty. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that on Friday. Under my little things, I'm just going to put down a strip of washi, and I'm going to put down one of these little pills so that I will remember that I did go and get my medications refilled and my vitamins, and I actually have a word for vitamins in here somewhere. I just need to find it. So let me find that. So I'm just going to grab the vitamins word, and that'll remind me about my prescriptions as well. Just like that right there. There. Really cute. Really, really, really cute. Okay. Now then, let's see here. I know that I'm just kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to just kind of remember as I plan the things that went on. I do know that I've got something. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for this word that says plan. So let me just get one of these off the sheet. Just like this right here. There we go. That'll be a plan, an actual plan with me. For everything else, I think it's going to be a little more straightforward. There won't be, hopefully, as much jumping around. The only thing that I'm going to do is put Izzy's name right here. And then I'll make a little note of it right underneath Izzy to the vet, and that empties up one of those. I had an appointment, and there is an appointment here. I had an appointment on Tuesday for myself, so I'm just going to put this in the middle here. I had a kidney infection again, and I went to the doctor, so I'm just going to just put doctor appointment on there. I'll remember. I'm not going to put my doctor's name down on film, but I think you get the idea. Okay, so there's that. Now, as far as cleaning is concerned, I have kind of adopted Wednesdays as my day for cleaning. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put to clean here. And do I have any, I don't know if I have any, like a little list or anything like that, or do I have an additional, I don't think I do. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this and list my top 3 things that I want to clean for the day. Okay, and I'm just going to put this down right here like that. Have the to clean here. And then I'm going to have, in between there, I'm going to try and squeeze in my little icons for cleaning. Okay, so I have this one, which is the vacuum. So I've got my vacuum cleaner, and I've got my little cleaning bottle, which I'm just gonna kind of put, let's put here. And that'll be a little bit of that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small piece of washi. I think I want to use this, but that has the gray in it, which is really cute. And I need to make a couple of calls that day, also, or I did make a couple of calls that day. And so I'm just gonna kind of go with, there's a phone right here. I'm just gonna kind of put it right here. And I think I have a word for calls. Let me check my, let me check them and see. I've used all of my calls, so I will just leave it as it is, and then I'm going to use black ink in this, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, I do need to mark Thursday is trash day, and I do have the word for that and an icon. So the icon for that, I'm just going to go ahead and use the, where's it at? The little trash icon. Is it? I saw it just a second ago. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Am I losing my mind now? Okay, I'll just use, I'll just use the word for trash. Right here. Just to remind myself that it's trash day, because there's not a trash there. Then also Saturday, I do know that I did laundry. I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of these small flags. They're really cute. I'm just going to use this and the laundry basket right in front of it. Okay. I don't know if these are going to fit or not. I kind of hope they do, because I want to put a half, yes, it's going to fit. It'll fit just fine. Okay, that's going to be where I filmed one video. I did film a couple of these days, but I just never edited and uploaded them, so I'm going to try and do that. I need to show it too, so let me go ahead and mark these days with that. So let's go ahead and go in with a solid here. Let's use this one. Just like that. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and use this one in the center under littles. And I'll just remember these are for my YouTube filming, and then what I'll need to do is go back and edit. Now, I do know that when Izzy went in on this day, that pretty much these days through here, I was spending a lot of time doing nothing but Netflix and YouTube because I was watching her. And I also had a bill due, which was due on, this is the 10th, 11th, here we go. Yes, I have a bill due here, and that works out perfect, color-wise and everything. Spot for it is perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark that there. Okay, then I'm going to go in and look and see what I have so far. I'm doing pretty well, actually. Let me go ahead and put some of these stickers to the side that I do not need. Okay, so so far I've used up, I've still got this washi left. I have some of these left here. I'm gonna have to go back in my other planner and really look and see, but I think what I wanna do is to empty up this sheet, I'm going to move these stickers over. I like to do that sometimes if I am not really sure or I need to wait on finishing something off camera. So I have these things. I do have my littles still that I'm gonna need to go in and use probably. And then I have these. I was thinking about using this one to show that it was mostly a Netflix binge kind of situation, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use a half box over here, and I think I wanna bring in more of this, so I'm gonna use this color. And I'm just gonna kind of put this down here because I'm pretty sure I did something that afternoon with Izzy. It seems like I took her with me. She was sick, and so I took her with me, and I think that's the day we went to PetSmart, but I'm gonna have to look back in my other planner. Let me go ahead and put these additional things in as well. Let's put them here on this sheet so that I'm able to empty up as many of these sheets as possible. And guys, I really feel like, considering how full my spread is, I feel like I was able to use a good bit of this kit. I emptied up this sheet and this sheet, so that's actually pretty good. I'm really happy with the way that this has turned out. I think it's really cute. I love the colors in it, and I love the little pops of gray and blue that are in here. I think it turned out really cute. I do have a couple of empty spots, but those are places that I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to go back in my other planner that I was writing things down in to look and see what was going on. But overall, I think I was able to get everything done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everything that you guys have sent, all of the sweet comments and questions about Izzy, and your prayers and good vibes and thoughts that you've sent to me. I just wanted to thank you for that. That's going to be it for this week and this Rewind Plan with Me / Memory Plan with Me. I appreciate everything as far as you continuing to watch. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out if you haven't already, and I will talk to you later. Bye.